Hey guys, welcome back to the Down to Movies podcast. It's been quite some time since we've done this, but we thought this was no other perfect time than the now. So we have our full group here. Y'all are hearing my other personalities right now. So everyone say hi. We have Michael.
Hello.
And Starla.
Hello.
And Caitlin.
Hello.
You know her. You love her. There you go. Movie watching Blondie herself. And Nervous Pretzel. And then Michael.
We all worked on that.
Yeah. No, but it's been a while since we've been able to do this as a group together. It's been a few months because I did a few little mini ones that were like 2 minutes long that every now and then. But we'll get back and do a groove. So we figured now, since this is Starla's like Christmas and every holiday and
It's my
birthday,
Graceland.
it's yes. Would you like to speak of some of your passion going on? What are some of your experiences and some of your loves of the Halloween? What drew you to? No.
What is that meme out there that says that that people who love horror love it all year round? We just get extra weird in October.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. But it's the one time a year you dress up, you get I mean, it's okay for you to eat bags and bags of candy and you don't look like a freak. It's a fun holiday.
I don't know. Once you hit 30, you do look like a freak if you're eating bags and bags
of candy. Yeah. I love Reese's. Trick or treat.
Your body betrays you when you do look like a freak.
Okay, so I know the past couple years, I guess since I've started Down on Movies, I try to do like a countdown to Halloween every day, post a new Halloween movie. But instead of because for the most part, my movie list wouldn't change. It would probably be the same 30 ones, but maybe spread out differently. So I thought this would be more fun because this way we can put movies that we love watching in this season together and put them against each other for the ultimate Halloween movie. And not necessarily just because it's called Halloween doesn't necessarily mean it's the best Halloween movie. So so get that out. Yeah, spoiler alert. Hey, I didn't say that was one of our picks, nerd. So okay, so basically we had Starla Michael pick 8 movies. Caitlin and I picked 8 movies. We have them in a hat. We're going to pick you. We're going to pick them live pre-recorded.
So be listening. You might be in this.
There might be in this. Yeah. Dave from Florida? Yeah. So, all right, we'll get right to it. So, we're going to cut it up to probably like 4 rounds. We'll have the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, whatever, 3 rounds. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not good at numbers.
Is that what they do at the beginning of a sports season? They're like, I don't know.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Because we didn't really have a qualifying thing, so I guess 3 weeks. So three rounds.
The qualifier is us. That we said so.
Exactly. We qualified this movie. Okay, so we're picking random. So the first 2 movies going against each other. Why are we not looking at me like that? Halloween. There you go.
Woo!
Halloween.
Nice.
So we need to write down Halloween, and it is going up against...
Careful.
Halloween 2. No, I'm just kidding.
I forgot we were doing this live, so if you get a weird one, don't read it.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
That's right. You made a mistake, didn't you? You put, like, Chase is an idiot. Okay, against Corpse Bride.
Alright.
So there you go. That's our first round matchup.
And we just saw
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's fresh in the brain. Halloween we see all the time. But Corpse Bride... So basically, we'll discuss both movies. We'll talk about pros and cons, and ultimately we'll make our decision at the end. That's how we'll do this. So, so maybe if Corpse Bride does have more pros than Halloween, then you would choose that. But whatever. All right, everyone. I mean, let's just go ahead and mark the winner here. Okay, so let's talk about Halloween.
Discuss.
So Halloween was first. Let's talk about Halloween. So
now this is the original Halloween,
not the Rob Zombie.
No remakes, reboots, just all
Yeah.
original. We're going in or out. Yeah.
And if you judge it strictly on itself and not any sequels that follow,
It doesn't say Halloween and other. It says just Halloween.
The original.
Yeah, Halloweens. Yeah, plural.
well, back in the day, his mask, the original Michael Myers mask, and the original, concept of it was really, really creepy.
Well, before we go that way, for those who don't know what Halloween is, or maybe the youngins who don't know what it is, what is Halloween about? Discuss.
You've got Michael Myers, who 21 years ago, isn't it 21 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
21 years ago. Or
Oh,
was
no,
he 21 at
15.
the time? 15 years ago.
15 years ago, right. He was 6.
Yeah.
Wait, he was 17 years ago.
Yeah, he's now 21.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
when he was a little boy, he murdered his older sister. He was put away, and now he's escaped and come back to the town from whence he came
and trouble ensues.
to torture young babysitters,
There you go.
Right.
promiscuous teen girls.
There you go.
And guys.
Yeah.
And guys,
Ew.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, there's guys.
Yeah, he's
in there.
equal
Let's go
opportunity.
here.
Right.
I don't know.
So there you go.
Alright. right?
Good deal. So okay, so yeah, there's that. It's John Carpenter's first movie or first Halloween movie. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first
Halloween movie,
Right.
and then it's the music's really great. You know,
Yeah,
you
he
have-
did the music.
Yeah, he did the music
Yeah.
for it.
Mhm.
Simple and creepy.
Jamie
Yeah.
Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
you have her in there. So there's
Yeah.
tons of positives. What would be a couple negatives of Halloween?
I guess it's, you kind of know the formula. You know exactly. But
Yeah.
do you know the formula
not
because
not
he set the
necessarily.
bar then?
He probably did. It was
Yeah, I
one
was
of
like,
the
no,
early
yeah,
ones.
it's because of Halloween.
Before
Yeah,
this was
by this time you
Black
probably wouldn't know the
Christmas.
formula.
That
Yeah,
was-
And I mean, there's mistakes.
yeah, in every there's
Yeah.
in every movie
Because
we're
it
about to
was-
talk about, there's a mistake in
It
it.
was a lower budget movie, so they kind of had to make do lots of
Yeah.
times. I mean, they painted leaves fall colors because it was the summer when they were filming
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
Wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It still is very creepy though.
Yeah, it's
very-
Even though
I mean,
some
yeah.
of the effects may not be as
Yeah.
good as
Yeah.
it could be today if they made it.
No, it's
Mhm.
still
Yeah,
no, it's still very
still
creepy.
very
That's why I hate
creepy.
when we
Yeah.
saw it at Alamo and people were just laughing their asses
Yeah.
off. Which because I
Yeah.
know it's like because of movies like Scream and Scary
so they
Movie,
giggle
and
at it.
they giggle
Yeah.
at it because it's
It has very
Yeah.
little blood
yeah, it's
for a
very,
slasher movie. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of gore. It's all
Yeah,
kind of implied.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
it's got a good mix of jump scares and the creepy subtle scares too.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like him in the closet, he kind of pokes
Yeah.
his head out, and you can barely
And
see
the
him.
Yeah.
Undertaker sit up.
And then
yeah,
sit up.
It's kind of like almost like it follows in a way.
yeah, because
Yeah.
he doesn't
up,
stop.
And then
Yeah,
he's
he's
just
just
behind
there.
you.
He just doesn't stop.
there and
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Exactly.
same type of. He's moving slow, but it's still very creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, and that's why it's like when we talk about Corpse Bride, it's tough because like you have one that is strictly like this is a slasher dude running around killing kids, and this is set in Halloween, whatever. And you have Corpse Bride where it's like just the tempo, like what am I thinking of? A theme is more Halloween like than I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because of the colors and there's skeletons and dead people and ghosts.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
very
it's just
gloomy.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
has the more vibe of Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's definitely more character development and heart to it.
yeah, exactly,
You know.
yeah. But
In which one?
Corpse
Corpse
Bride.
Bride. There-
Corpse Bride,
yeah, because
yeah.
Tim Burton, you can tell loves doing it. He
Yeah.
does so many of these claymation ones.
Yeah.
Like even Frankenweenie's pretty solid. It's just like
Yeah, them not being
Frankenweenie.
real
Solid
people.
weenie.
Yeah.
They
When it has a
still
mind of
have
its
more
own.
human emotion than what's going on.
Yeah,
in-
and you
in
still feel
Halloween.
bad for them,
Yeah.
and it's like you don't really know whether you want him to love Victoria. Or
Yeah,
you're
like, do you want him to
Bride,
kill
because you're
himself?
Like, well,
Yeah.
Victoria's just
Yeah.
this innocent girl who was supposed to get married, and she
Yeah.
actually likes the guy, even though it was arranged. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's like this poor corpse bride, her guy left her for dead,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and so
so
you kind
ultimately
of
you
won't
have
vote for your.
That's why it's
both of
good
them.
he didn't make the choice.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
she let him get off the hook.
Mhm.
But it's tough
Yeah.
because you have John Carpenter versus Tim Burton, which is basically
Yeah.
that is two guys. Because Tim
Yeah.
Burton has his faults also, but it's just like you have the styles of Halloween. So
Mhm.
so we kind of understand Halloween a little bit more. So
It's
Corpse
a
Bride,
good
yeah.
matchup, but a bad one.
Yeah,
Because I'd
yeah.
rather
And there's
both of them
ultimately-
stay in long.
Yeah, well, and these are both, and these are fun. I mean, it's gonna be fun no matter who ends up winning the whole thing. So
Yeah.
so yeah, Corpse Bride. So yeah, music's really good. You can it has definitely Tim Burton feel in the
Mhm.
entire. I mean, he makes those characters lanky and proud, and very,
Lanky.
very, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
long and lengthy. And I mean, look at Jack Skellington, this dude, the kid from Frankenweenie. They're all
Yeah.
just very like. Meh. What would be some?
Mer.
So some pros? Like, what are some of your more pros of Corpse Bride? Because I know we kind of understand some of the Halloween ones, but like Corpse Bride, what are some really things you enjoyed the most about it?
like she said, the character development, the way like you feel for the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go feel bad for them, or you have more
hard
emotion
to-
towards them.
That's
It's
hard
like,
to do with animated or claymation.
Yeah, it's very.
movie.
Yeah.
I respect
Sometimes
people who
it's
can
more
do.
imaginary,
Mhm.
and it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, that's
Yeah.
just a cartoon.
Right.
But this one, you like
feel
get
bad.
more into it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel
I know.
connected with the characters.
Yeah.
And I like that the dead are more colorful than the living.
And then living, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
the
That's
dead,
true.
it's very pretty, and they're all happy,
Yeah.
and they're very
Yeah.
And the
supportive
dead,
of each other.
and the dead are just
Yeah.
like
And the living
Yeah.
are like
Mhm.
awful to each
Are all
other.
grumpy
Exactly,
and
they're
just
like
falling apart.
Yeah.
money hungry.
Yeah.
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 God.
So it's
Would there be any things you would change or don't like, pro or negatives, cons? I mean, anything about it that you would think? I guess the fact maybe it's, I mean, for the sake of this argument, it's not really Halloween. I mean, it's just like a,
yeah, and
it's just the vibe of it. Is
It's
why
not
you watch
scary, but
Yeah.
that's not what it's supposed
It's
to
not
be.
supposed to
Right.
be.
Yeah.
Right.
It's tough. Well, okay.
It's, a,
love
it's a
story.
creepy feel, but
Yeah.
It's
not
a
meant
creepy
to be
vibe, but it's not scary.
It's not
It's
to
not-
terrify
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more the living or more of the creepy ones.
Yeah.
Give
Mhm.
you
Okay.
a little bit of chills.
All right, so
Yeah.
all right, so we kind of have
Yeah.
our understanding.
It's
especially 'cause
child appropriate Halloween fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And that's why
Ones
we
our nephews could see,
Yeah,
and our
we-
siblings and stuff, and not worry the whole time.
one for the whole family. But that was why we were laughing because like 3 or 4 of our picks were ones that are like
but those
family friendly.
Yeah.
those are valid. You know,
Yeah.
there's some really great.
If they're good.
if they're good.
more
Yeah, well, yeah,
kid
exactly.
ones,
That's why I
yeah.
included ones like that because it's like
Halloween, though, I don't know that has that much that would be bad for small, like not small
Yeah.
children
It's
to
got
see.
some
but
nudity in it.
teen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay,
could
did
see
it?
it.
Yeah.
You
I
could
couldn't
see.
remember.
Well, they've got versions of it where
Yeah,
it's
they
cut
have
out.
the TV version.
So you could
Okay.
show the
Yeah.
non-nudity version of it,
And-
probably to
and-
someone in
yeah,
their
I think
early
that's how I saw it.
teens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's
I
how.
think the most recent version we watched that I saw might have been the non one because I don't
Yeah.
remember
Yeah,
that.
I mean, if I had to
so if
name,
you watch the edited version, it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
something
Yeah.
like that.
we did on TV.
And it's something that's
Mhm.
creepy, but like you said, it's not totally gory and
Right.
just awful for kids.
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
some
If they're-
that
if they're
absolutely
old enough.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some I wish I hadn't have seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is gonna be a very tough one because we have good arguments for
Yeah, they're
both,
both good
and,
movies.
but ultimately, so we'll go around the room and we'll vote. I'll start us off. I'll get us the vibe going. I'll say strictly based off of I love Corpse Bride, I love Halloween, but based off of what this tournament is, I will say Halloween is my pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Halloween too
Halloween?
because Corpse Bride has nothing to do with Halloween. It is creepy.
It is.
But
yeah,
It's
you
creepy,
know,
great vibe. Love it. That's one of my.
It was
It's
one
a
of our-
fun
Bride-
one if you
Yeah.
do have little ones.
Corpse
Yeah.
Bride is
It
one
was
of my
picked
favorite
solely
movies. I
because
love
it's
Corpse.
creepy,
Yeah.
not because it actually is Halloween.
Yeah.
We debated
Yeah.
a lot about that, putting it in there,
Yeah.
but I think Halloween is
Halloween.
up against it. Halloween has to
So
win.
is it gonna
Halloween.
unanimous?
Yep.
Halloween. Okay, so Halloween is on to the next round, boys and girls. We did it.
Yay.
So
So
circle
the way we're doing
Hall-
this, I'm going to talk about it on here. The way we're doing this is it is going.
circle Halloween.
Oh,
Circle Halloween. Thank you.
Whoops.
my bad. I'm going to write loser over
We
it
can't
now.
find. We
Circle the
can't find.
loser.
Yeah, circle the loser.
Point
All right,
left.
They're staying in, so
Yeah,
this one circles
circle
south.
the-
Right.
circle the
Makes sense.
loser.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yes,
Okay.
so Halloween is going to go against
The winner of
next
this-
one.
the next
Okay.
round.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. The next pick, guys.
Oh, I see what we're doing.
Paranorman,
Oh.
That's
Another
another
one that's
difficult
like-
one.
I know, right?
because that'll face Halloween, the winner of this one. So, Trick or Treat.
Oh. crap.
Paranorman and Trick or Treat.
That sucks. Can you
There
can
you
you redo it?
Nope. But I did like this because that way two of ours could go against each other. That was our first
So
example of
we're
y'all versus us.
discussing these now,
You're discussing these now, and we'll write it down the winner. Like we'll have
and
put
then
it
we'll
against-
do the winners against each other next round.
Next
Okay.
round. So
I
we're
see.
not going to do this time. We're only doing round one this time. So
Oh, alright.
because we have a lot to talk about. That's
I'm
why I'm
with
like,
it.
we'll do one at a time. So-
I'm with it now.
Okay, so Paranorman versus Trick or Treat. So let's talk about Paranorman. What do you think? Paranorman.
Paranorman,
next.
I am in love
Yeah. Love that studio.
Yeah.
that does
with the animation. I think
Yeah.
it's so cool.
Oh yeah.
And I love the idea of there being a kid that's a little weird because he likes all the scary stuff.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
yeah.
I totally.
know.
I
There's
can
so much-
relate
I
to
There's
like
that.
so
that
much
he
good
can
stuff
see
to
all
talk
the
about.
ghosts
Yeah.
because he doesn't
Yeah.
scare him. It's just weird.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
see-
cool.
you can see
and
all
he
the
just
ghosts.
accepts that's part of his life.
He loves zombie
Yeah.
stuff. I love
Yeah.
I love the music in it. I love the
Mhm.
opening. The first I knew I was gonna like the movie from the opening when it's just like
Yeah.
that, and then it
Yeah.
shows
Yeah.
it's like this old zombie movie. He's just sitting there watching. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I mean it's pretty clever. The adult humor in it. I mean it's for kids, but I
Right.
did
Yeah.
not expect some of the adult stuff.
Yeah, the jokes.
The thing
yeah.
that Caitlin does to me all the time, where she'll punch, like she'll kind of tap my chest and be like, "Oh my boobs, my pectorals."
That's one of my favorite parts of that movie. I know it's stupid, but it's hilarious to me.
But I guess real quick, because we're kind of saying what the story is, but the story is basically this kid. Yeah, he's a
Mhm.
little strange. He can
Yeah.
people doesn't have a lot of friends, but he can see ghosts, and so that's kind of why he's just kind of like so
Yeah.
sheltered as he can see just ghosts.
It's
all
like
over the
a
place.
kind of more happy, humorous Sixth
yeah,
Sense.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, not as
He's,
dark.
he's
Yeah.
trying to help them. And
Yeah,
he's,
and then he finds out that there's going to be this occurrence that he has to try to
Yeah.
stop. And,
Right.
You know.
yeah.
No, and I think overall, like just as a movie, like if you take the claymation out of it, that's what the same thing for like Corpse Bride. It's like it takes so much time and
Yeah,
skill to
effort.
get
Yeah.
each thing. It's like you have him walking, but you have ghosts flying around. You have to be able to do all
Mhm.
that and make it look really awesome.
yeah.
And then just as a movie itself, it has lots of heart. It's funny. It's
Yeah.
scary. I mean, there's creepy parts in
Yeah.
here. Norman. I mean, just for the fact it's a kid movie. And this one, is this one where it's like that stuff happens on Halloween?
No, I think it's
Or is
just
it a separate day?
another
Okay, I can remember exactly.
Yeah.
'Cause so this is
kind of like Corpse Bride. It's creepy, but it's not necessarily
Right.
So-
Halloween time.
So they
That's when you
go.
might
So we'll,
watch
we
it
may.
Halloween.
So this one, watch this one because we
Yeah.
chose Halloween. This one will have to be like, well, even though it's not Halloween. Okay, so Paranorman. Yeah, so we got lots of good stuff there. So now here we go. Trick or treat. Let's discuss. Starla and Michael will let you discuss this one because this is y'all's pony too. So.
Yeah. I love Trick or Treat. I love
More
it.
than Paranorman, it can hear you. It's right. Where is it? It's right there.
Because I'm a big fan of anthology movies
Yeah.
where there's lots of little stories, and the fact that Trick or Treat bothers to kind of interlace them in different ways. It's all set on Halloween night and legends of Halloween, different creepy stories.
And
And
Sam's awesome.
Yeah, I'll say
Sam
this is a
is
new icon, a
fantastic.
new little
Yeah.
Halloween
Yeah.
kind of mascot. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
cute
everyone had
and creepy.
Yeah.
cute and creepy.
That's what Michael Myers lacks. He's never cute.
Yeah.
And it's like but for a long time, Michael Myers was kind of the symbol of Halloween.
Yeah.
Now Sam is everywhere. It's like
Yeah.
you go to
Yeah.
Comic Cons, his face is there. You
Yeah.
eat plushies and little
Funkos
Funkos and posters and all sorts of crap.
Yeah.
They sell
Yeah.
his little candy that he has. I mean,
Yeah.
he is an icon, and it has a bunch of good ensemble people in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, was it?
Sookie.
Yes, yeah, Suki Stackhouse.
She's in it.
And then you have I can't remember the dude who plays
The principal.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can't think of his name.
I can't even think of his name, but he's
Brian
in
Cox.
lots of stuff.
Brian Cox is the
Yeah,
neighbor.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, tons of good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to talk about this; it's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go quick on this one. So, okay, so we have Trick or Treat and Paranorman. I'll start us off so you can think about it. I don't know if I love Trick or Treat. I love Paranorman. Obviously,
No.
Trick or Treat is Halloween, but I will go for the one that I enjoy. I have the most fun with, and I will say Paranorman. I have fun with Trick or Treat. This is hard because I have fun with Trick or Treat, but Paranorman, it's zombies and ghosts and it has a good vibe. It's more fun than Trick or Treat.
So what is the title of this podcast?
Halloween Tournament.
Oh, just Halloween
Ultimate
Tournament?
Halloween
Okay.
Movie Tournament
Ultimate
2016.
Halloween movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Ultimate
Yeah.
Halloween movie.
Halloween movie. Okay, so like between those two, Trick or Treat is the Halloween movie.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate
Well,
Halloween movie.
I was,
And-
I'm just because but
It's not the ultimate one that makes you want to have
No,
cocoa
no,
and curl
but-
up.
does Paranorman make you want to have Cocoa and curl up? I'm saying
It's the one that
I'm
makes you
saying,
want to
so
crack
you're
your
telling,
face.
so y'all are all telling me Alamo Draft House gets it wrong, and everywhere who shows us the places that shows Paranorman on Halloween time is wrong. It didn't necessarily have to be a
I'm
Halloween
telling
movie.
you that Alamo showed both of them last year at Halloween.
Well, yeah.
But-
So theoretically, it's a
Right.
Halloween movie because I only watched it around October.
Yeah,
But the
no, I
more-
agree.
But Corpse Bride, like Paranorman's more of a Halloween movie than Corpse Bride is.
Yes, it is.
But the more Halloweeny movie is
Yes.
Of the two, yeah.
Trick or
Well, and
Treat.
that,
I really
and that's
enjoy.
you can vote for everyone. So I'm just going for it because it has the zombies, it has the ghosts, it has the atmosphere.
What do
It
you
has,
say when you ring someone's door and ask for candy? You say
Paranorman. Actually, I don't say trick or treat. I say trick or treat. And we all know y'all don't.
you
enjoy
say,
that
please
movie.
still give me candy even though I'm an adult?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't call the police.
Hey, and this is what this tournament's for. If we all voted for the same movies over and over, it would be
No,
fair
no,
enough. Okay,
you have...
Caitlin,
I know.
make your vote. You
I
say
said trick
or treat. Okay.
Yeah. And I was going to add, I
Hey,
like.
I already
the way
know-
it has
I already know the way
different
this is
stories
going.
on. in
Yeah.
Trick or
Yeah,
Treat.
Michael and Starla are going to vote together always. So
No,
Not
we
necessarily.
won't.
Caitlin and I are the only ones with balls.
I'm sure
No, I'm
Caitlin likes
no, I'm
that.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I'm kidding.
appreciates
No,
that.
I mean I get. Hey, that's why Halloween won.
Based strictly on the fact that this is
a Halloween
Halloween
tournament.
Yeah.
trick or treat.
Trick or
Trick or
treat. Trick or treat. Cool. So there it is. So y'all are gonna have fun the next podcast because it'll be Halloween versus trick or treat. So y'all get ready for that.
All right.
Ooh, yeah. So Paranorman is out. Okay, so you write them down, get the winners
yeah.
circled, and let's do this thing. Do you remember which ones we just talked about?
Yep.
2 seconds ago.
Yeah. Intermission. This episode is brought to you by Trick or Treat.
T for turd.
This episode is brought to you by the letter H.
Loser.
Oh,
Because
don't
I had
circle
to
Paranorman.
copy
Loser
on-
by
I
Paranorman.
had to do the same thing I did on the other one since I messed up. So
All right.
the ones that are
Creates a
against each other,
pattern.
then-
All right,
Right.
round 3. Creep Show.
Mm.
So I was like, God dang it all. Versus Monster House.
All right.
Just
Well,
do
we
the
keep getting these
animated
animation
one
ones. These
every
clay-
round.
Yeah.
Like the because Monster House isn't claymation, but yeah, these animated
Yeah.
kind of. We're gonna have fun on this whole "it's set on
Are we doing
Halloween"
this
argument.
right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, listen to that.
I know.
He
That's right.
named it the Halloween
No,
podcast.
I know, but I'm saying
I thought
y'all's
we were
ultimate
only
pick.
doing one round today.
We are the first round, and then the winners
All
it's
16.
round all 16.
Yeah, all 16.
That is round 1.
All right.
Did I not go over the rules properly? Yeah.
No,
I was confused.
I thought we
Don't
were
feel
just
bad.
doing like the first 2 that we
No.
did, Halloween versus Corpse Bride. I thought we were going to do that, and be done.
No, that'd take too
And
long.
do one like every day or every few days or something.
Every day. No, we're
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
we're gonna do all 8 round 8.
See,
8.
see, I'm
I was
the one.
confused
too.
Speak up, Starla.
I
She
get it.
did
Okay,
too.
I get
before we
what
keep
you're
okay. Before we keep going, and now that
Okay.
this podcast has already started and everyone's hearing this shit, we're gonna have 8 rounds considered the first round. Okay,
Right.
that is the first
All right.
round. So we're going over 8 rounds of
Mhm.
movie talk, and then that will be the end of it. And the next
It's
episode
like the
we do.
NCAA tournament.
Yes, and the next round we will talk about the
And
winners.
that means nothing to me because I don't know what that is.
Yes.
This is the Sweet
So we're
16.
going. So yeah, there's 16 movies, but 8 rounds is considered the first round.
Yeah.
You get it?
So we go through all of them. We whittle them down
8
to
matchups, 1 round. Yes.
Yeah.
And then
And
the
then
next
4.
round will be then 4.
Are we
then
going
2.
to start
2.
this round?
Oh my God. I thought we were. I
Let's
thought we
do
all.
this. Let's
I
do
thought we
this.
all understood. Okay.
No,
Balls to the wall.
someone did
Okay.
a good job explaining it. Though.
True that.
All right. So Creep Show. Discuss. Do it.
Creep Show, just
Another
to
analogy.
help Chase with his confusion, is set on Halloween.
What in the first of the 4?
There's-
the main story.
The main story that all of the little baby Creep Show stories
Yes,
are
it's-
in,
Because it's from a comic.
because it's from a comic.
It's a comic,
There
it's
is a
Sure.
pumpkin car
Sure.
in the window.
Yes.
All right.
He's
okay,
reading
you're
the
right.
comic.
Yeah, you're right. Hey,
He gets busted by his
hey, I'm
dad,
just saying.
and he gets in trouble.
Yeah,
And then that's how it starts.
Hey,
that's why God made fathers.
Explain a little bit about Creep Show more because I don't remember it.
Explain. Well,
You
yeah.
have not seen it, and I've got
I
to
thought
show
you did show it to me last year.
If I
You showed it
did,
to her
pretend
last
you
year.
didn't, and I'll show you again.
Yeah, for some reason I thought we finally did watch it.
I think we did. I think we,
We
went
watched
to. I went
Twilight
to,
Zone.
I think we went to Alamo for Creep Show. I think.
I'm
Did
pretty
we?
sure we
I
did.
think we did.
They didn't show it last year.
Yeah, I don't think
Well,
we did.
Maybe it was the year before that.
Maybe
She's been
it was
around
the-
longer
we
than
might
you.
have
Like
watched
she's
it
been
around
around
2
longer
years,
than a year.
It's another anthology
Trick or
where it's
Treat.
got a lot of short stories in it, but
But
none of
they're
them
not all-
interlock.
Yeah,
No,
I love
connection.
Creep Show though. Creep Show's good.
And it's
stuff.
basically the main story is this father gets mad at his son for having these horror comics and throws it away, and it's in the trash, and it flips to a page, and then it tells you the story of what's on
Yeah.
that page, and it'll flip to another,
Yeah.
and the whole movie is bookended by what happens between the son and his father.
Yeah.
So you've
Okay.
So it's like
got kind of
the stories don't
Yeah.
interlock, but the beginning thing with the kid
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
end thing with the kid and father.
Yeah, it's Stephen
Yeah.
King and George Romero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
And the
that.
little boy is actually Stephen King's son.
Yeah.
The one that is a novelist now.
Yeah.
Really?
Just
Uh-huh.
a little FYI. That's
Yeah,
him.
there's,
He's a little boy.
That's
there's
impressive.
a
Yeah.
scene where in the movie he gets slapped.
The father
by dad.
slaps him and he has a slap mark on his hand.
Yeah.
And Stephen King would take him to eat dinner after filming and they'd leave that slap.
And they assume
Some
they got
people
Yeah.
think he's
Yeah.
slapping him. Yeah.
They thought it was funny freaking people out that
Yeah.
he had a slap mark on him.
That's fine.
That's
Mhm.
funny.
No, and Creep Show is one of those that it's creepy,
Yeah.
but it is fun. It has a good
Yeah.
time with itself. It's not like so
Yeah.
serious that you can't
Yeah.
sit there. Because that's the one with the dude in the hotel with the roach, or his house
Yeah.
with the roaches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's one of them.
That one ooks me out because
Yeah.
it roaches
Yeah,
anything in the world.
Bugs. I
Yeah.
just burn.
Yeah.
And then
the
it has,
Ted Danson one.
Ted
Something
Danson.
to tide you over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was good.
Look at her. She's
I know.
glistening.
I love Creepshow.
She's glistening.
do.
Okay, so Creep Show and now versus Monster House.
And Monster
Now-
House is a great one too.
Now, can I say?
Say it.
I'm just gonna say it.
Mhm.
Monster House, when I first saw it, is actually pretty creepy considering the fact it's a house that this guy dies.
His little face.
This house starts showing signs of it being alive. All right, everyone, calm down.
He beams. He beams. It's
Because
so
all
sweet.
my animated ponies are leaving me. No,
No,
but
you gotta
Paranorman.
plead your case. Well, he did leave him.
Oh, that was
all the
ours.
animated all the animated ones, Michael, get with the program.
That was ours though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
Predator
but we were gonna pick that, but y'all had already picked it. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically,
Excuse me.
this kid is he lives across the street, a little kind of weird, a little obscure. Him and his friend are getting ready to trick or treat that evening. They're planning all this stuff. Their creepy neighbor who kind of starts to yell at people every time he's on their lawn dies, and his house shows signs of being alive when he's already dead. And so they're stressing out because now this house is doing all this crazy shit, and it's about to go. People are about to trick or treat. People are about to trick or treat and go
Of
to
all
the
the
door.
movies
And,
you cuss on, Monster House would have been the last one.
yeah. I've been trying my best to
a
hold it
direct
in.
quote from the movie.
if you get the DVD on the back of it, it actually says that, like in quotations. No, and it's very. I mean, it's. I know she has Sam on her phone. Okay, so it is. I mean, it is very creepy. It is fun. It is set on Halloween. There's adult jokes. There's it has a dude that gets drunk in it. I mean, it's all sorts of. It's fun.
It's everything a child could want.
Yes. I mean, it's very fun. It's very creepy, and I would almost say it is equally to Creepshow, based off of the fact that Creepshow is more fun. It has creepy stuff in it, but it's fun, just like Monster House is. So.
No, I agree. This one is very tough because I think Monster House is. It's much more Halloween related.
Because it's set in Halloween in Creepshow, but
it's not
they take
pertaining
away
to
exactly.
Halloween.
So you're right. It's a Halloween movie, but it is not Halloween. So I'm not going to be upset if someone gets eliminated. I'm not saying if y'all don't love me if you don't pick it. I'm just saying, honey. I'm not saying I won't get married if you don't eliminate Monster House.
Hint. Why keep looking at her, Chase?
No, I'm just. But okay, so this one we kind of understand. So vote. All right, obviously I'm choosing Monster House. I mean, if I did,
sure?
I should have been like Creepshow just to tease you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. On this one, it's a little hard because if I've seen Creepshow, it's only been once, and Monster House I've only seen once, and I don't remember a lot of them. But I do remember that Monster House was creepy, and I'm just gonna go with that one for this round.
Yeah.
Not decide for Chase or anything.
And I will say, wait, before you vote, vote for which one you want. But if for whatever reason it's a tie, like y'all choose Creepshow, we choose Monster House, we'll crumble them back up and randomly pick one that will be the winner. So that's how it is.
Okay. Now, my love for Creepshow is like a red rose. Okay, it's kept
It's your
safe.
it's your rosebud.
like Beast's rose up in a tower. I love Creepshow, but I think the one that pertains more to Halloween and has more to do with the theme is Monster House.
Oh, do it.
So that's
Monster House. It worked.
All right.
Am I making you feel bad? It worked. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
and Monster House will
but
go
I
against
mean,
some harder stuff next time. This one's kind of wheedling out the.
We're going with the theme here, and if you were to pick your team of Halloween movies that are going in
Well,
there,
like if I picked like
Civil War.
over something, because Civil War is like theoretically
we
people dress
tell
up
you
for
you don't
more
understand
superheroes.
holidays and put you out in the yard.
Yeah, this isn't how this works. Okay, so Monster House, you put loser next to Creepshow.
Yep.
It's tough, man. I know this is hard. I think the way this one feels, I think this is the one you told me not to read out loud.
No,
Okay.
that's not it.
Okay, Halloween 3.
Okay,
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Good one.
all right. Against it depends on what it's against, how good it is.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Tales of Halloween.
Well done.
That's
Another anthology.
yeah.
And these are both y'all's picks, so I haven't seen Tales of Halloween.
Which-
So Halloween 3, we'll discuss that
Okay,
first.
so I haven't seen Tales of Halloween then.
Neither
Not
have
Tales
I.
of the Crypt is what you showed me.
Not a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
people
it, okay.
saw Tales of Halloween.
Oh no, is this?
Well, no.
No.
Okay.
All right, we'll go in order. So, do you want to talk about Tales of Halloween first, or do you want
Tales of Halloween. It's another anthology one. It's a bunch of little stories all pertaining to Halloween.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to grade because some of them were
Some of
really
them were
great,
and then
and some
were
of them were
bad.
super lame.
And I think some of them it's almost like they set out to be really, really bad. Because
like
Yeah.
purposely kind of?
yeah. I could
So-
explain it to you, but it'd be lost. It's so weird.
I feel like this is going to be an easy one for us all. So,
Yeah. I mean, it's one that you guys would enjoy seeing for just the purpose of seeing
Yeah,
different little
'cause there are a
short
couple
stories, and
that are
some
really,
are like,
really
oh
good.
man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And then you'll go to the next one and go,
Yeah.
yeah. So
All
it's
right,
it's
well,
it's on theme, but not all of them
Do y'all
are
just
great.
want to? All right,
Gotcha.
I'm going to give y'all the option. Do you just want to just all vote now,
We could do
or
that.
do you want
We
to
can-
discuss it?
We can
We'll-
talk about
we'll
Let's
give-
talk about Halloween 3. We'll give it its
Yeah.
airtime, but I feel like Okay.
And Halloween 3 was a big departure, and a lot of people hated it because it doesn't have Michael Myers.
Yeah.
That's because it's a
But-
separate story. so people can get their panties out of a bunch.
But it centers around this, creepy corporate company that's selling all these really cool, creepy looking masks to every kid. Shamrock. And they watch a certain thing on TV on Halloween night, and the masks are not good.
Yeah, it's creepy. Have you seen Halloween 3?
We
did because we watched it.
Yeah,
we watched all of them.
But because we watched all of them, they all kind of run together in my head. So
This one is the only. Like Starla said, is the only one that doesn't have Michael Myers because it's not about that.
It was more about
it's meant to be about the night of Halloween.
Yeah. And when I was a little kid, and Mom would put this on the TV edited version after we trick or treated, I would spend the whole time going, "Where's the guy?"
Yeah.
Because I would get so mad
that it wasn't in it.
Everybody's not in it. Yeah. Where's
but
the
now,
guy?
as an adult, it's creepy to me.
Yeah.
It's creepier than the rest of the
Yeah,
sequels.
you're like, this is what it is.
So
it's just the goal of the corporation is just so
it's pretty intense.
Dark.
And what the mask does to you.
It's horrible.
Bad. It's pretty intense.
It's horrible.
Because it just rot your brain. I mean,
it eats.
It's bad.
It's weird. Yeah, these bugs are
and then the goal is to do that to children.
Kids. Yeah,
it's a horrible.
Yeah, I don't recall that one.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. All right, well, this one because of Tales of Halloween, y'all don't praise it very well, and we haven't seen it, so
we praise about 50%.
Yeah, so Halloween 3.
Halloween 3.
All right, Halloween 3 versus Monster House. That may be a good chance.
And it's got our boy from Creepshow in Halloween 3.
Yeah.
Monster House may have a chance of going in the next round.
Redemption.
All right, so the next round.
What?
I wish everyone could see how cute Caitlin's little paper is right now.
Okay, and this one was one based off of that it's scary as hell. This isn't a Halloween one. I know we all had the same kind of reaction seeing in the theater, and that is Sinister. We chose that one.
Nice. Well done.
So if it goes up against a Halloween movie, I think we should just
Oh my god!
The Crow.
Okay, well.
All right.
Sinister vs. Crow. The Crow, we'll talk about that one first. I haven't seen it in a very long time.
But you have seen it.
I have seen it.
I never have.
She has never seen it.
Okay.
So find a way to discuss it without spoiling.
And you can spoil it.
We own The Crow.
The big thing with this one was where he was killed on set. Brandon Lee. He's
Brandon Lee was killed during the filming of the movie.
They had a gun that they thought was a prop gun, but
kind of like iZombie. That episode iZombie where he gets shot because they think it's supposed to be a fake gun and it's a real gun. Kills him.
Yeah. So he gets killed, and they pretty much finished most of it
before that happened.
But a lot of the scenes, and if you watch it, I can point out they had like a stand-in, and they put his face on this guy.
Yeah, kind of like they had to do in the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what exactly is the story of the Crow
story
about?
is he is a musician, and he and his girlfriend get murdered. It's supposed to be, I guess, technically it's not Halloween. It's the day before, but the whole story happens before and during Halloween.
At this point, I think we've talked about the majority of the
it ends on Halloween. So a year later, he comes back to life to get revenge on the guys who killed him and his girlfriend, and he just wants to go after them, but it ends up being a little bit more than that. I think it's like 4 guys that he has to go after, and this girl that hung out with him in their apartment, he's trying to protect her as well because she's kind of turned into a not a bad kid, but she's getting with the wrong crowd, and her mom's a drug addict, so he's kind of trying to save her too. But it's a really great movie.
Crow is all. I mean, Crow's used all over the place. Yeah,
the music's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the
I
music.
think that my dad went as the Crow for Halloween one year before I was born.
He looks like Sting. He looks like Sting.
Yeah, he looks like Sting from WWE.
I bet he did.
I think the Crow came out, and then Sting he changed his whole character to be like the Crow.
Yeah, came out in 94, I think.
I think that's about the time Sting changed his look.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Crow. There you go. Crow. From what I remember liking Crow. I think when I saw it last, though, I was like little, little, but you know what I mean.
Ernie Hudson's in it.
Ernie Hudson's in it.
He's a good cop.
Look at Ernie Hudson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Sinister, which I mean was kind of when Ethan Hawke that year was like doing like 8 movies, and this one actually ended up being good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a true crime writer. Like he goes around and finds these houses of people who murdered him, tries to write a book about it.
Doesn't tell his wife.
They move into this house his family got murdered in, and obviously there's a lot more to it than he expected.
Yeah.
there's
Just a little.
the villain Bagul, who obviously you find out is this eater of children, and it's very creepy. I mean, there's a whole that's what they call it, eater of children. That's what
they say that means. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Bagul is the
I
eater
didn't
of children.
realize
Yeah.
that.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I'm not that
That
stupid. Come on
movie
now.
is terrifying to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
Yeah,
stuff.
the home videos.
I think with
are-
Sinister,
Yeah, the
it
home
felt-
videos are what
I mean,
does it.
it felt
They're
so
dark.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bagul himself with those home videos.
home videos.
Yeah.
I mean, and
Mhm.
Sinister 2 tried to throw that some kind of stuff in there, but I think
Yeah.
We don't talk
thi-
about that.
yeah, but, I mean, this
yeah,
one,
Sinister 2 shamed it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but oh man,
Because Sinister, I was creeped out
Because
from
it's-
the beginning.
Yeah, and then when
because the
yeah.
opening
when you
scene is Sinister,
leave-
that brings it back to
Leave the theater. Ugh.
That's
Yeah.
one of those
About
ones
it.
that
It
when
leaves
I
a taste in your
rewatched
mouth.
it, I
Yeah.
was just as scared.
Yeah.
well, and it's like how I said about Paranorman. It's like the opening scene of that's the one that kind of draws you in. It's like
Yeah.
when it shows that first little home video at the
Yeah,
beginning,
the
and
family.
then it goes into the movie, and you're like,
Yeah.
what the
What
hell
the
am I about to
hell have I
watch?
just- Yeah,
Mhm.
It's
what is
insane.
this?
And then like I remember legitimately jumping when the lawnmower part.
Oh, I
it's
know, me
like,
too.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you're looking
You
at.
don't-
Because
yeah.
it's real quiet,
Yeah.
and then you're just looking, and like I know you get to argue that the music's what scares you, but it's just the shock of
Right.
run somebody over with a lawnmower, and it
Yeah.
scares the crap out of you.
Yeah.
And Ethan Hawke did a great job.
Yeah.
I mean their kid having night terrors. I mean, this family was doomed from the moment they walked in there.
Yeah.
So I think based on these two are tough because it's like they're both great for different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sinister scares the crap out of me. It's
Mhm.
kind of like how I feel about The Descent right now. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
both movies. There's just moments in it that just legitimately terrify
Yeah.
me,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes a lot to scare me in movies. And Sinister really does scare me. So
Yeah.
If you want to go the horror route,
Sinister's a
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
If you go
Sinister's
strictly
the
based
one,
off of
yeah.
Halloween, which is set around the time, and there's, I mean, obviously he gets killed, so it's not any walk in the park.
Yeah.
either way. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like
but it's more. Crow is emotionally taxing for me
Yeah.
because it's so sad. The story is so sad.
Yeah.
Watching it is like, oh.
So this one's
Mhm.
tough because it's
Sinister is just terrifying.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean this one's gonna be hard because it's you have two great movies, two different reasons.
It
One's
makes it worse when it's not something that you can run from. He is
Yeah.
causing the children to kill their families.
Mhm.
So it's like
Yeah.
it happens from within.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can
escape
do.
And they don't
Yeah.
know.
and he's doomed
Yeah.
from the second he starts watching that stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
he's kind of just
it's already over.
it's already over
Yeah.
because he starts because that's what gets you. I mean, you start doing that, and it brings this whole portal of now they're going to
Mhm.
start drawing in the kids. It's like the
Yeah.
whole routine.
Yeah.
It's
and
terrible.
So okay, so I guess I'll I'll start us off just to get let everyone
Okay.
think. I mean, if you had to base it off of it, scary.
Stuff.
If you had to base it off of one that you want because you want to be scared in Halloween time.
Yeah.
I would choose Sinister based off of it is scary. I mean, it is
Yeah.
a scary movie, and no matter how many times I see it, each little video still terrifies me. So I
Yeah.
would say Sinister is my pick.
Sinister.
I'd probably go with Sinister.
It's tough.
Based
It's
on-
tough. It's
based
it's
on
tough because this one does not.
scares.
Yeah, it's tough because then not all of them need to be like this one's in Halloween. This one's
Yeah.
scarier, but it's just like
It is tough.
It's tough because Sinister is scary. I mean,
But-
The Crow is a better movie.
Yeah.
but Sinister is scary. I mean,
Yeah.
that is tough.
I'd enjoy
Yeah.
The Crow year round.
Yeah,
But Sinister's
yeah.
kind of, it's.
I only want to watch it
Halloween
when it's
time,
appropriate
let's
to be
do it.
scared. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to pick The Crow because it's such a good movie.
If we chose, if this was a better movie tournament, it would stand a better chance. You know what I mean? It's just like which one's the better movie?
yeah,
Then that's what you choose.
yeah, but no,
it's,
y'all,
it's tough.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Sinister.
hard.
Yeah.
Okay,
But for those of you out there who haven't seen The Crow,
I need
Yeah.
to showcase.
Check it
It's
out.
good. It's been a
Yeah.
long. Just as a refresher for me, it's
Yeah.
been a long time.
It's great.
I can just kind of shock Sinister 1, but when I didn't really think about it when we picked it, I'm just like, it's scary,
Mhm.
but then you think about it compared to, I guess, if it was up against Halloween,
Yeah.
that'd be a different thing, but I guess the way it's set up, it's tough. Okay.
yeah.
All right, so Sinister made it. Look at that.
Yep.
Loser.
There's a crow.
Loser crow. Okay. Night of the Demons.
Woohoo!
Yeah, yeah. Which I haven't seen that either, so y'all have to... Which-
You've embarrassed yourself.
I know. Kill me. E.T., which this was a sleep... Well, but you know what? But you know what though? E.T. was a sleeper pick because it's one that's
It is on Halloween.
It's on Halloween.
It is on Halloween.
I mean, there's trick or treating. It's
Okay,
a family
But
film.
If
It's
you're going with the whole scary thing,
We'll put this out there. If we were picking better movie,
E.T. I mean, because E.T.
by a long
Because you could argue like Steven Spielberg. You have the John
E.T.
Williams
is
score.
the better
I mean, it's just
movie.
E.T.
Yeah,
is the
by
best.
far,
But this is
E.T. is
based
the
off
better
of.
when I think of classics to show my nephews or you know
and
Night of the
it's the
Demons
same
is
children, if
nowhere
I
near.
had them,
then
I would not put Night of the Demons.
Well, then
up there.
that's why we have to erase the better movie because Crow would have beat Sinister.
Yeah.
So
this would be a different list.
this is a
going
different.
on.
Yeah. So okay. So you have 2 qualifying movies. So all right, Night of the Demons. Talk about it because we haven't seen it. So you go.
Night of the Demons is kind of very, very, very 80s horror.
Yeah, trash horror.
They go. It's a bunch. It's supposed to be a group of teenagers. They're probably all in their late 20s.
Right.
They go.
You remember Revenge of the Living Dead?
Mhm.
The one that was dancing in the cemetery?
Yeah.
Return.
Revenge of the Dead. George
Oh,
Romero's like,
hell.
yes! Revenge of the Dead!
She's in this one.
A bunch of teenagers go to an abandoned house Halloween night and, let's have a seance. Oops, demons are possessing us.
Oops!
Yeah.
Oopsie!
So
okay.
then it's just gore
Mhm.
and tearing apart anyone who didn't get possessed, basically.
There's
there's
not
four
much
of
to
them.
it.
Yeah, it's like, some of these, if there's not a lot to it, we don't have to discuss it that much. but-
It's fun and it's gory. I wouldn't say that it's scary. It's fun,
But
and
it's
gory.
it's a Halloween,
It's a Halloween
gory,
movie,
fun
yeah.
demon movie, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Halloween gore.
It's what you would think it would be.
Yeah.
And what's funny is going against E.T.,
Yeah.
which is so hard, like it's so like harmless. Like E.T. is so harmless, but it is
the
an Halloween
better movie and the one that has my heart is E.T.
is E.T.
Yeah.
But for the sake of the tournament, E.T. qualified for the sake it is a part of Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And
It terrified me when I was little
Dude, that-
because he's just
yeah.
so creepy at first.
Well, it's like that one.
a better potpourri of movies, if like you're like, hey, we're having a marathon of movies, would be to include E.T. rather
Yeah.
than Night of the Demons.
Yeah.
because if you base it off of like directing
the
and
beginning,
and
In
Yeah.
with the shed and the ball
Yeah.
and all that creep.
Yeah.
and then when he
meow.
finally
He's
sees
running,
when he finally
Yeah.
sees
screaming,
E.T.
like the cornfield.
Dude, when he
Yeah.
finally sees E.T. is the most terrifying
Yeah.
experience.
Because
Okay.
I was like, 4 years old, 5 years old when
Yeah, it
we
was
saw
eighty-
that in
I
the
was
theater,
probably
and
five.
it freaked me
82.
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we haven't seen Night of the Demons. I'm not going to base my vote off of it. I'm not going to be like, oh, I haven't seen Night of the Demons. I'll choose Night of the Demons basically strictly off of it sounds, for the sake of this tournament, it sounds more realistic. Unless it's like, this is the only one I've seen, so I'm choosing it.
So
because
this is majority rule. Is that what you're saying?
majority rule.
Yeah.
Majority rules. And if there's a tie, we'll randomly pick it. So,
Okay.
You know what I mean? So there's a way to, like, E.T. could still win if it's the decision.
Okay,
Caitlin?
I'm gonna go with E.T.
I would say, based on the rules of like the previous one,
Yeah,
with the
I
Crow
mean,
and Sinister,
Yeah, I mean,
I have to pick Night of the Demons.
it's don't feel obligated. This is what this tournament is.
I would like to pick the Crow, and I would like to have picked E.T. But
I'm going to go with E.T. and let fate decide.
Oh,
Alright.
Okay, so I'm gonna crumble them back up, and then I'm gonna. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this.
Shake him up.
from here, Chase.
Okay, Caitlin,
That
left to
decides nothing for me.
Right.
right, left to right,
Right.
right, and the winner, going on to face Sinister. Shit. Oh no, E.T.
So it's Sinister
E.T.
versus
versus.
E.T.
Yeah. Sinister.
That's
E.T.
something to think about.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's hardcore. I mean, I may not want to argue that one. I maybe just like next time we should just make it a split decision again anyway.
Like, okay, ready, go.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
You
Which
have 3 seconds
Right.
to choose. Don't
Right.
even think about it. Wow, that would be a fun round to talk about next time.
Yes.
Okay, so we have Hocus Pocus versus Halloween Town. So
Oh wow. There you
Wow, this is going to
I
be
can-
tough for y'all.
I can tell y'all-
two legitimate actual like Halloween movies.
I have not seen either one of these movies.
So you'll kind of have to
You
do with Night of the
explain
Demons
to him
kind of
some
thing.
way.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Hocus Pocus is about these 3 witches. They got killed on Halloween like a long time. I mean, obviously in the time of All Hallows Eve, whatever.
Whatever.
Obvious.
So, but
Obvious.
this town, this town loves Halloween. They get very into that whole legend of these 3 witches, and
Thora Birch was in it.
yeah,
which was a little
Thora
girl.
Birch,
Nice.
Kathleen.
Did you meet?
Forgot her name. Whatever. Bette Midler.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a really good
Sarah
cast.
Jessica
Sarah
Parker.
Jessica Parker
Mhm.
has a good cast. But so something happens where you need a virgin to light this candle at their old house that they turn into this museum. So he goes, they breaks in with his little sister and his friends, and they light this candle. It brings them back to life, and trouble ensues. They need to eat these kids' souls to kind of stay young and survive.
Holy cow.
Basically, no. And this movie, what's funny? Okay,
It's like
can I say though they promote Hocus Pocus as a kid movie. It is fun. It is friendly. Bette Midler sings in it because at that time she was singing all over the place, and so
just at that
time. No, you know what I mean, though. But so like it's like in her contract to sing in every movie she's in. But they do cuss in it. The young ones cuss in it. They talk about virgins the entire movie. Yes, that's what I'm telling. If you watch it, they do. Thora Birch makes fun of her brother for being a virgin, and talks about. I think she makes a joke, if I remember correctly, that he will stay one. And it's pretty intense.
It's very intense. Him describing.
Dude, Hocus Pocus.
I like his description.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty intense. Okay. And then Halloween Town is about this family who, this girl kind of, she loves the holiday. Her grandma is like super into it. She dresses like that all the time. When she visits, she brings candy. And so she kind of feels like that. There's something more to it.
Which most grandmas do.
Yeah, pretty much. But like in a more obscure way. So she follows her. So her grandma's only there for the night. Halloween's the next day. So her mom and her grandma have an issue with each other for whatever reason, you know. And so her grandma leaves, and she follows her grandma to this bus stop, gets on the bus, and the bus ends up flying and taking them to Halloween Town, which is this town that is strictly Halloween all the time. It is always Halloween. And so she finds out that their family is a family of witches, and that that's what it is. That's their big secret. That's why her mom has an issue, because her grandma's mad. Yeah, all right. Yeah, her grandma's upset that her mom wanted to take her family out of Halloween Town, make them more normal. And they could do all sorts of things that they didn't know they could do. I mean, it's actually pretty creepy too, but it's more family fun. You know, there is creepy stuff in it. But the main villain he kind of same kind of thing. He takes the souls from these people. He has this way to get people to draw them in and kind of just make them angry.
Doesn't she get to start going to like witchcraft school there?
Yeah, but that's the third one.
The third.
Oh wow, there's three of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's
They have a school. Yeah.
I thought there was only two.
Wow.
There's like four of them actually. Yeah. There's Halloween Town 2.
They show them every year.
Yeah. There's like four of them.
Yeah.
And then whatever happens, they like one moment this person is super friendly. Something happens where they're like very angry and they look kind of more dark and their colors kind of taken away. So they try to figure out what's going on, you know, and that's it. So Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town.
In the end.
But they're both they're both actually pretty intense considering that they're family movies. But
all right.
Anything anyone wants to say?
I think we should start reading the actual descriptions for the movies online
and see how close I am. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's as close as it's gonna be. Okay, so I mean, if y'all just want to vote, we can. I know it's been a while since you've seen them both.
Let's do this.
Yeah, go ahead,
dude. Hocus Pocus. I'm not even kidding. I'm going for it.
Halloween Town. Because I prefer that over Hocus Pocus. And I thought it was creepy.
And it made, it was meant to be a straight-to-DVD thing, and then they signed on Bette Midler or something like that. Something happened to where they put it out in the theaters, and it actually made, $44 million. So it made lots of money. It was a legitimate... It was a legitimate contender.
Yeah.
A couple times.
Yeah. See? Alamo knows. It's a legitimate contender.
Hocus Pocus.
All right, I'll make it fun. I'll say Halloween Town.
Hey-o! All right. Caitlin, left or right?
Left.
Is that because you said right last time?
No, because left is right, right is wrong.
Oh. Halloween Town.
Oh.
All right.
All right. There's 3 left, which makes sense. But one of these is gonna be that weird one you said not to read out loud. So.
Yeah. So please don't.
Is it gonna say your butt smells or?
Close.
Oh, wow.
Okay, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Versus Caitlin's I Hate You. That was good. I think I know which one it is. It was bigger, so I'm gonna set that to the side.
We're discussing movies
versus
here.
Scream.
That's
pretty interesting ones.
So vote.
Alright, and just for curiosity's sake, I'm not gonna read this out loud, but
pass it around.
You won't let me read this?
You can, I guess. It was meant to be a joke because I didn't know we were
No, this is a legitimate movie.
I didn't know we were reading it on the podcast. I thought he was going to draw ahead of time, and I just wanted to make him laugh whenever he pulled it out of the hat.
You ready for Caitlin's movie?
All right.
So let's say we had Halloween versus...
What the hell is that?
Why I put it.
Halloween versus Shit Stain 4. That's
my
Caitlin's
God.
movie pick.
Oh my god.
Wow.
My God.
What's that
Shit
movie
Stain 4. Yeah, explain
What's that
to us
movie
what that's about.
What's the
honey.
plot?
What is the... Yeah. It's about Michael Myers has diarrhea. He was chasing down his sister, and then suddenly he farted and had a shit stain.
It's really quite terrifying. Okay.
Yeah. Well, by the time
I bet it is.
by the time you get to the fourth one, it's where his stain comes back for revenge. Oh lordy.
See,
Okay.
but it made you laugh, and that
It
was
did,
the purpose
dude. That-
of
I couldn't even get
just
it out.
wasn't meant to be
No.
loud.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
like my mouth was like, don't
You
say
can't
it.
even talk.
Okay, so Nightmare Before Christmas and Scream. So Nightmare Before Christmas. This one you could argue it is a Christmas movie also, but it's the one that you can watch both.
It's based on Halloween, though.
It's most- 'cause you're in
it's
Halloween
about
town.
his town.
You're in
that
Halloween
Yeah.
Town.
But
the
it's
whole
supposed to
movie.
be in.
That's
It's
the
supposed
real
to be
Halloween
from.
town.
No. Yeah.
Yep, it is. That's the little Halloween town, and they're getting because it's kind of separated. They've got the different seasons and holidays, and you're supposed to be in your own area where you get ready for that season all year long. And then he kind of leaves because
Trouble ensues.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
I've seen it.
Okay, so
whatever happened.
Jack Skellington basically
You
he
took me to it.
yeah.
Fell
He
asleep.
fell asleep. He's in because there's these portals to each season. Obviously he lives in Halloween Town. I mean, scary stuff all over the place.
Uh-huh.
And something happens where he gets
He
really,
wanders in the forest.
yeah, he's in the
Like
forest
that,
and sees the tree, and he really gets intrigued by the Christmas town. And so
he's intrigued by the idea of something other than Halloween all the time.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that he's bored with his life basically.
yeah, and so he wants to bring joy to the kids. But obviously, because it's Halloween Town, it's like fun and toys and things for him, but it's like scary toys, and they come to life and they do all
And
this.
spiders,
Yeah.
and
Spiders and
snakes
snakes.
Isn't that
Yeah.
Oogie? What's
Oogie
the name?
Boogie.
Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, Oogie
And he's just a potato
Yeah.
sack full of bugs and roaches and
Yeah,
snakes.
Worms
he's
and-
creepy looking.
Yeah, he's pretty intense. And it's kind of like with Corpse Bride. It's like they're dead,
It's Tim
but they're
Burton,
very yeah, it's Tim Burton too. So the dead are very live and happy and colorful and all sorts of stuff, and it's pretty fun. And the whole movie is set in Halloween Town. The idea of Christmas is that he wants to be like Christmas. So it's not necessarily so you can watch it both. It's good. Great music. It's very funny. It's creepy. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it
It
The
is.
majority of it is Halloween. Though.
Yeah.
So-
But
Yeah.
then I think he does kind of decide that he knows
He wants to
he's
stay
where
in
he's meant to be.
he's meant to be in
near
Halloween.
the
He's
end,
Jack
you know?
Skellington, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's meant to be in Halloween.
Chase's movie descriptions end with "it is what it is" or "it's pretty intense."
Yeah. Or so there it is, or something.
There it is.
Yeah,
Dude,
there you
you
go.
don't know me so well. Okay, and then Scream is a good one because it's not set on Halloween, but I mean, the costume is constantly one of the top sellers. They sell it all over the place.
Yeah.
Right.
Scream
it
is my
scary.
favorite scary movie.
She loves Scream. Scream is her favorite, scary, which is ironic, which I say all the time
Yeah.
because they talk about it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Yeah,
exactly.
This one.
Right.
Scream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scream like me.
Before any of the scary movies came out, and Scream was strictly scary. I mean, yeah,
It's scary.
that whole
I mean, it's scary too.
intro and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
is
Great.
so
Everyone thought
it's
Drew
very
Barrymore was going to be the
creepy.
main character, and
Yeah.
then she gets killed in the first
It
2 seconds.
is.
Yeah.
Particularly in the first one, it is very gory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Very, I mean,
Yeah,
it has
very
everything.
gory.
Really, in
and-
all of them, it is. But the first one, especially, is with like Drew Barrymore and
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
her
terrible.
boyfriend and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty.
so it's not so much the gore, but just the fact of they don't know who it is and they
Yeah,
can't
the
stop
mystery,
him.
yeah,
He
the
doesn't
mystery
seem
of
to
it.
die and just
Yeah.
keeps coming after them. That's what's
And
creepy
it
is
has-
the mystery of it.
And it has very funny characters, relatable characters, people you care about. You don't want anything to happen to
Yeah.
them.
And you don't
Um,
exactly understand the whole time why they're targeting Sydney
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
over anybody else.
yeah.
Like they're still killing other people, but they're calling and harassing her. And
Yeah.
so
And
it's
you're like, why?
what's going on?
Yeah, and they're teasing her about her mom dying, and you're just like, what's going on? Like, what is their connection here?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty intense. So,
Drop the mic.
all right, yeah, boom. All right, so
Catchphrase.
we'll leave it on a cliffhanger. So, guys, next time the winner is Scream versus. Okay, all right, so let's just vote. Caitlin, you want to go first?
I vote. Oh God, this one's hard.
God is not a choice, man. God is an everyday choice.
I really like both of them. I'm gonna go with Scream because if I wanted to watch a scary movie,
Mhm.
a
Yeah.
horror movie for the Halloween season, Scream is the one I would prefer.
And we don't need more than
watch.
3 family movies.
For the mood, if you're looking for that kind of scary
They'll get
horror
knocked
movie,
out next
Scream.
round.
Yeah.
Pretty, dude,
So.
E.T. bless its heart, it doesn't stand a chance. I choose Scream.
Yeah.
Scream.
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 All right, so that's the end of the first
Based
round.
also because the other one could go
Both ways.
either. It could be in our Christmas one.
Yeah, but Scream has the sinister effect where it's like when it's scary, you want to watch. I mean, Scream is one I always pick
Mhm.
Yeah.
based off of because nothing
yeah.
to do with Halloween, but it's fun to watch.
And it kind of, it pays homage to horror fans.
Yeah,
They talk
and-
about so many
yeah.
different scary movies.
And they watch Halloween in it, so
Yes.
There you go.
there's a new
It
title.
all works
It's
out.
all
Yeah.
part of the plan.
It's during the school year. It might be fall.
Yeah,
It could be.
You're right. You're right.
It could be.
Well, let's just say it's set on Halloween. They watch Halloween at the party. Boom, Halloween. They go there. It is
Okay,
Halloween. Yeah, that's how we do it. All right, so we see now everyone understands that is round 1. Everyone get it? We're done. This podcast is over. Goodbye. I'm just kidding. Yeah, okay, so the next time we'll get together. We'll get round 2 going, and so I'll go and talk about the matchups. We have Halloween versus Trick or Treat, so you can start thinking about it. Halloween versus Trick or Treat, Monster House versus Halloween 3, Sinister versus E.T., and Halloween Town versus Scream.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all be prepared for these. It's gonna be fun, and one of these 8 movies is gonna be the ultimate Halloween movie, the undisputed Halloween movie champion. And by next year, we'll have new Halloween movies to watch, and not like Ouija the beginning or like we don't care about that. We don't care about that crap movie.
So are we
CGI
going to
fest.
be the next podcast making the decision? Are we going to go down till we get the winner?
Next one we'll do this round, and then after that, the last one will be the finals. So like it'll be like Trick or Treat
3
versus
different
Halloween
podcasts.
Town or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So because that way it'll spread out the whole month
Mhm.
instead of it being like.
I hear you.
You feel me, dog?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Because I'll also try to post some Halloween stuff, but I think this was more fun than doing the countdown to Halloween rooms.
Yeah.
Because it's tough to do like every day post the same. It's the same movies every year, pretty much, and it's just
It's
post
true.
on different days. You know,
It's true.
You know,
It's hard to keep up with watching one every day.
Yeah, we tried that.
the last 3
Dude,
years.
it's hard. It's hard because
Or
especially
2
because
years. It's
because
not,
like
it's
because
been hard.
because of
This is hard.
I'm drive. All right, so how are y'all feeling now that we got to the final 8? How are we feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Any surprise eliminations?
A couple.
It's all about
Yeah.
matchups. I think that's why I wanted to
but
do
it'll
it that
be
way.
interesting to see how this shakes
E.T.
out.
man, I would have
Yeah.
never guessed.
Yeah.
I think they all have a better chance besides Sinister and E.T.
Yeah.
Sinister is going to be straight, but I mean it's going against E.T. So just remember, E.T. will be going to the semifinals. So y'all remember that. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so that's about it. So thank you guys so much for listening. This is the round 1 of the countdown to Halloween, ultimate Halloween movie, whatever you want to call it out there. And so one of these 8 movies will be our winner. And so make sure you stay tuned and listen to the next one. And if you want to, give this podcast a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Go check out Movie Watching Blondie on Instagram, Nervous Pretzel on Etsy and Instagram, and wherever books are
If you
sold.
message us,
And-
we'll give you Michael's phone number.
Yeah.
I'll forward it to you.
There you go.
He can be found.
Yes.
Oh my god. All right, guys, thank you so much. And that's about it. So we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.